If you want to make real money with AI this year, here are the 5 most profitable services you can sell in 2025, even if you've never coded in your life. Right now, everyone's obsessed with the hype. The market is wild, money flying everywhere, new tools launching daily, and everyone's scrambling for the next shiny AI trend. But here's the truth, real business owners don't care about these gimmicks. They only care about results. That's why I'm cutting through the noise and breaking down the exact automations that drive revenue, land clients, and let you build a predictable business. No fluff, just systems that actually pay the bills. These so-called boring automations, they are the backbone of my own agency. I'll show you how they consistently outperform all the flashy stuff you see online and how you can use them to make yourself indispensable and, of course, as profitable as possible in the months ahead. And if you're tired of the trial and error, if you want the same playbook agencies are quietly using to pull in 6 figures a month, be sure to stick around to the end. Now, if you're new here, I'm Clarence. I run a cold outbound agency and I scaled it past $100,000 a month in recurring revenue by building and selling AI-driven systems that actually move the needle for clients. I use some of these exact automations myself, and because I'm talking to agency owners every week, I know exactly which AI services are in demand and which ones actually get results. You're not getting theory or guesswork here, just what works on the ground. My goal for this video is simple. I want to shortcut your learning curve. Each service I'm about to share is high value for clients, simple to deliver, and proven to drive results. Even if you feel overwhelmed, stuck in the weeds, or you're looking for that next level of leverage in your agency, by the end you'll know exactly what to sell, how to package it, and how to make these automations work for you, not as a side project, but as a core driver of your business. So let's get real for a second. When most people think about selling AI services, they imagine pitching some overhyped app or complicated tech to a room full of skeptics. But the truth, the most profitable opportunities are hiding in plain sight, right inside the workflows that businesses already depend on every single day. So service number 1, the AI appointment booking agent. Let's start with what actually gets the phone ringing for businesses. Forget trying to convince local business owners they need AI, because what they really want is more appointments, less admin work, and a calendar that just magically fills up while they're busy doing real work. Picture a dentist, a lawyer, and a landscaper, all drowning in missed calls and form submissions. You step in, swap out their dusty old contact form for an AI assistant that actually talks to leads, qualifies them, checks the live calendar, and books appointments on autopilot, whether it's through the website, SMS, or maybe even voice. Here's why this absolutely destroys the AI hype everyone else is selling. Because while everyone's trying to pitch the next shiny chatbot, you're solving the #1 problem in local business: lost revenue from leads that never get followed up. And the second you automate that, you've made yourself indispensable. I use this exact approach in my own agency, and I'll tell you, business owners don't care about features, they only care about outcomes. They care about seeing 3 new bookings pop up before lunch and not having to chase every lead themselves. When you are able to deliver that, you're not just another service provider, you are the rainmaker. If you can package this up by installation, prompt tuning, calendar integration, SMS handoff, suddenly you're not selling software, you are selling time, peace of mind, and a steady stream of revenue. And best of all, most of your competition is still selling websites or chat widgets. They are missing the gold rush. This is your easy yes offer, because every business that relies on appointments needs it. And once it's set up, you're on retainer for every tweak, every calendar update, every new staff member. So if you want a service clients can't live without, this is the play. Now, once you're the one who controls the bookings, you've got leverage, and that sets you up perfectly for the second service on this list, one that turns all those leads into closed deals automatically. Service number 2, the automated proposal generator. Let's talk about what actually closes deals, because landing a new lead is of course just the start. What separates the agencies that scale from the ones that stall out is speed and follow through. If you've ever lost a deal just because someone else sent a proposal faster, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Imagine this, you get off a sales call, your prospect seems interested, maybe even a little excited if you're lucky, but then the admin grind kicks in. Drafting the proposal, copying notes, chasing down the right template, trying to remember how you positioned the offer during the call. Meanwhile, your hot lead is cooling off by the minute, And here's where the magic happens. With the right automation, you take all those messy call notes, pain points, project scope, deadlines, even the vibe of the conversation, and instantly turn them into a polished, client-ready proposal. Google Slides, PandaDoc, PDF, whatever the client needs, delivered while your competition is still looking for their template folder. I've seen firsthand how much of a difference this can make for any business, not just for me, but for anyone who's ever tried to grow beyond founder-led sales. The faster you can get a killer proposal in front of your prospect, the more you will close, the bigger you will look, and the more you can charge. But it goes deeper because this is about leverage. Every agency, consultant, and B2B service hits that bottleneck where admin work eats their margins and stalls their growth. When you automate proposals, you are selling them back their own time and giving them a system that helps them win more business, not just look busier. That is why clients are willing to pay real money for this, because every extra deal you help them close is ROI they can immediately feel. Set it up right, and you can charge not only for the setup, you can charge for tweaks, even upsell on new templates and customizations as their offer evolves. And every time they close a deal, a day faster, you are the reason. Now, once you've automated proposals and removed the bottleneck, there's just one thing that can still sink a deal, which is letting leads go cold. And that is where service number 3 comes in, a system designed to make sure your clients never let money slip through the cracks again. Service number 3 is the follow-up and pipeline automation, because here's the dirty little business secret. Even the best salespeople forget to chase prospects. They get busy, things fall through the cracks, and most businesses, even the pros, lose deals just because they didn't follow up at the right time with the right message. But with a follow-up automation running behind the scenes, that is never your client's problem again. Instead of having to live in their CRM or spreadsheet and guessing who needs a nudge, the system monitors every lead for them. So the second a prospect goes quiet for a few days, boom, an AI-crafted contextual follow-up goes out, tailored to the last conversation. So no generic just checking in. It actually feels like a real person wrote it, and that is what moves the needle. This is bigger than just sending reminders. You are plugging one of the biggest leaks in any sales process. The clients who need a week or just have to talk to their partner, they come back to life. I've seen agencies, SaaS companies, recruiters, doesn't matter the niche, add 5 or 6 figures to their pipeline just by never missing these touch points. And it's not about the tech, it's about predictability. You're handling your client's peace of mind. For them, there's no more staring at spreadsheets, no more worrying about who's slipping away, just consistent, automated follow-ups that make every deal easier to win. The best part, you can sell this as a one-off setup or as part of an ongoing service. And once a business gets used to closing more deals with less effort, they're not letting go of that system anytime soon. Because if you want to supercharge the results, make every lead even warmer, every referral even easier, there's one more area where AI absolutely prints money for clients, and that's what we're getting into next. All right, let's talk about something every business claims to care about, but almost none actually manage well, which is reviews. And here's where most people sleep on the opportunity. You can run the best ads in the world, have the slickest website, but if a business's reviews suck, or worse, if they just aren't responding, potential clients will ghost before they even pick up the phone. It is the silent deal killer. So service number 4 is automated review generation and response. Here's the move. Imagine setting up a system that doesn't just chase down every customer for feedback. It actually makes it effortless for them to leave glowing Google reviews. Not only that, but every review, good, bad, or meh, gets a smart personal response from AI. No more canned "thank for your business" replies, real, on-brand, thoughtful responses 24/7. This isn't just about making a business look good. More reviews and real responses push them up on the Google map. That means more calls, more bookings, and way more trust from anyone checking them out. When a client watches their average rating climb, sees their page outrank the competition, and their phone rings more, they finally get the value. And the beautiful part, most local businesses and even a lot of online brands are dropping the ball here. They're too busy, they don't have a system, or they just plain forget. You walk in, show them the numbers, like, look, you got 10 new reviews this month, plus every customer heard back from you within hours automatically, and suddenly they see you as the hero. I've lost count of how many businesses get a flood of new leads and start winning in local search just by locking this down. The ROI is so immediate, clients stick around and they'll even start referring you to their friends who are still stuck on page 2 of Google. And if you're thinking this sounds too simple, that is the point. The real money isn't in doing more, it is in fixing the basics that everyone else ignores. And now we've arrived at the heavy hitter, the service that changed everything for me, and honestly the one with the most explosive upside if you want clients beating down your door. Number 5 is a hyper-personalized cold outreach system. Look, I run a cold outbound agency. I've seen firsthand what happens when you bring the right systems, automation, and personalization into outbound. I have a wait list of businesses who want this, not because I'm some marketing wizard, but because the demand is just out of control. Every agency, SaaS, recruiter, consultant, you name it, they all need more sales conversations. They need new clients and they're done wasting money on ads that maybe work someday. Because here's what nobody tells you. Cold outreach is still the fastest, most controllable way to grow any B2B business out there. The difference now is that AI and automation let you do it smarter, at scale, and without burning your reputation. Instead of blasting out spam and hoping something sticks, you can scrape laser-targeted lead lists, enrich the data, analyze LinkedIn, websites, even recent activity, then drop genuinely personalized emails or LinkedIn messages that feel handcrafted. Half the time, prospects reply thinking you spent an hour researching them, because you didn't. Your workflow did it for you. The result is response rates 3 to 5 times higher than generic outreach, more booked meetings, and clients who stick because they see real trackable ROI. And let me be real with you, the growth potential to cold outbound automation is wild. I've automated entire outbound systems for clients, scaled campaigns that run on autopilot, and watched agencies double their pipeline in a few months, sometimes just by fixing their first touch messaging. If you want a service that's in crazy high demand, delivers measurable results, and positions you as a profit center, not just another tech guy, this is the service you want. No other AI service on this list can fill calendars as fast or build predictable revenue as quickly as outbound when it is done right. And that is why, honestly, I don't even take on every client who wants this anymore. When you get it working, you don't have to chase business, business eventually chases you. So if you're serious about building a high margin, recession-proof agency and you want to shortcut years of trial and error, this is the playbook to master. So there you have it, 5 AI services that are actually selling right now and are simple enough to launch in days, not weeks. If you run with these playbooks, you won't just stack up monthly revenue, you'll finally get back your time and build something predictable. You won't be scrambling for clients or stuck in endless busy work. You'll have systems that pay you month after month and keep growing. But here's the reality, selling these AI services means nothing if you can't consistently land clients. That is where most people get stuck. They know the tech, but they have no system for getting in front of buyers. That is exactly what I teach inside Scaling Systems Society. This isn't some giant library of automations or a theory-heavy course. Inside, I show you the exact client-getting systems and cold outreach automations I built for my own agency to scale past $100,000 a month. Every workflow, every SOP, everything dialed in for real results. If you want a shortcut to getting your first or next clients for these AI services, and you're ready to plug in the systems that are actually working right now, the link is in the description. The price goes up as more people join, so the best time to get in is always now. If you're serious about selling AI services and want the blueprint for building real recurring revenue, check out the Scaling Systems Society in the link below. I'll see you guys inside.